This is going to be a real quick video, but it's necessary. I want to talk about um, people recommending people. When you recommend people, whether it's for a job or for occasion, or the worst part, I hate to recommend people is when somebody say, "Oh, I like this particular person. Could you introduce me?" I don't like that. I think it could be really, really bad. I'm going to explain. I'm just coming from work and I'm tired, guys. Good evening. Whew. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am in the Bronx, by the way. I'm taking my butt home. It's been a long day. But in the middle of me working today, someone called me to complain. Both of them are my friends. And both of them called me, but I didn't tell the next one that the other one already complained yesterday. But I'm not gonna say no name. I'm just gonna share the experience. Just about people. You recommending people. Again, whether it's a date, a job, recommending people for jobs or whatever it is. You put in your, basically you put in your good word in for people. When I say I'm tired, I'm tired. I'm trying to make it home, guys. Welcome to the Bronx. Over there, they got the cigarette bar, a lot of bars. This is the Yankee Stadium area, guys. Jamaican, Spanish, all type of things. This is a whole, before this wasn't developed over here, but now, up here, party. This is the party block right here, honey.
Okay, yo, that's crazy.
Everybody partying, everybody drinking, everybody drugged out. That's fun. Everybody have their own fun, what they call fun.
No, that night.
Getting drunked up, sexed up, and everything else. We're recommending stuff, recommending areas, recommending people, recommending job can sometimes bring a disaster in your life. Okay? A long time and I see you. Wagwan. Yeah, where you be at? Oh, one minute I see you. Your friend them see you, him not say the boss. Alright, long time I see you, man. Nice to see you, yeah? Alright. Yeah. Recommending people. I'm trying to go home, but getting through this block. It's like a war zone, honey. So anyway, I recommend this particular person to an event, right? But I didn't know that the person, which is my other friend, really wanted people to come to the event and feel like a money-making thing. It was disguised as doing something honorable. But in the end of the day, it wasn't. It was very deceitful. So I had the privilege of hearing both sides. And it was annoying because I was working, you know? I was working today when I got a phone call. Let me try to get this video down. I got a phone call from the other friend while I was working today. And it was so annoying because yesterday the other one already complained, right? Already complained about this particular person not bringing people to the event. And then the other person called today with another complaint. When all they have to do as an adult is get on the phone and talk to each other. Now, I don't want to be the mediator. Okay, all I did was recommend. I'm thinking both of them are professional because that's how they present themselves to me. And all it took was a phone call, but nobody want to talk, everybody want to text. And in a case like that, with the texts going back and forth like that, somebody is going to expose somebody, which is wrong, which is so wrong, you know. Anyway, I feel bad because both of them are my business friends or my associates, but I consider friends because I knew them for over 20 years. But I told both of them I want to keep out of it. Although I'm the one, well, we all know each other, right? But I'm the one that recommended that particular person for that honorable event. Now, if you say you're giving somebody a trophy or whatever it is, then do that. They shouldn't have to pay for your event or anything because you're the one that is honoring them. So I just didn't want to get caught up in the middle, and I told them to handle that. That's all. You know, and this is what I'm saying. It's so messed up when you recommend people because they could get you caught in now both of them could be mad at you, which I don't really care because do you ever really know people 100%? But anyway, I like both of them equally. But if they need me to get on the phone, I would mediate. But I don't really want to do that because I feel like they're both adults. Now, everything went great at the event and everything, so the other person is surprised that this chaos is going on. Why didn't you say something at the event? Why are you saying something about it now, you know? But anywho, that could be for a job too. You know, you recommend somebody for a job and you think this person is beautiful, whatever, you know, they're going to do the work. They want the job because they come to you desperate. And then they mess up your name, everything. They mess up your name, you know. And now, your name is everything, right? Your name, your reputation is everything, basically. But now, just because they stained the employer or they stained the other person, it's like you're being stained. Now, I don't like confusion. So my thing is, I'm like to the other person that called me today, do you need me to take care of it? Because I could just call and shut this thing down, you know? And that text that you guys sending back and forth, just keep it professional. It do not need to be exposed online because that's really messed up because they are all professional at the end of the day. They're all supposed to be professional, you know?
Roriza.
Hi.
How are you?
How you doing? You had a good workout?
Papa is good.
I don't know. I'm single. Hey, stop calling my name. All right, bye. Anyway, guys, I'm just standing on the corner so I could talk to you guys a little bit. But yeah, you know, it's a lot of people don't like to recommend people for jobs and stuff like that because when the person comes to you all desperate and everything, it seems like they're going to do a good job, and somewhere along the way, if they quit, if they steal, whatever they do, it looks bad on you.
You won't kill somebody.
And I really don't like that, you know. I don't really like recommending people, but again, I know these people so long, and today I was working, and when I say the text was coming in, the calls were coming in, I'm like, listen, I am working. I'm trying to do my job. You guys are both adults. Handle it like adults. We're not babies, okay? I expect that from teenagers. And it's the same thing, you know. People want to meet your friend. Oh, I like your friend. Your friend is so cute, blah, 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 whatever. But if the friend is a player and you didn't tell them the details, they get upset. But you wanted to meet this person. I don't understand. You're the one that wanted to meet this person. I don't like recommending people. You lose associates like that. You lose friendship like that. You know, they tarnish your name like that. And my name is everything to me.
Okay.
I live in integrity. You understand? If somebody say Sharon, Rosa, whatever they want to call me, can you verge for the? Can you what's the word I'm looking for? Can you basically sign on the dotted line for this person? And I could say yes. But when you say yes, this person mess up your name. You know, that's just so messed up. You know, so hopefully they resolve it, and a 20-year relationship do not have to be tarnished because of a misunderstanding, or because a person really wanted to say something at the time and the person didn't say something, because people are people pleaser, or they hold it in. People are like passive and they don't want to confront the problem. They didn't want to confront the problem, and then now it's blown overboard. A small problem is overboard for no reason. It's just a small problem that's fixable, that is going to turn into a big deal where both people are going to be looked at in a negative light in the beauty industry. That's not cool, you know. So I was very tempted to call the other person today and just say, listen, cut it out. But I'm just waiting to see what's going on with them. Hopefully they handle it, because it's just so very immature. It's bad. You know what I mean, guys? I don't know if you guys recommend people, but I will not do it again. Recommend people for job, it's just like going back to the dating thing. You recommend somebody, right? Next thing you know, violence, domestic violence start, because you really didn't know the person. You know? And then two different people getting together. Maybe you know this person in this light, but that person brought out something. They both didn't match, basically. And you didn't know this person in a relationship is different from their business life. That's how it is. People got a public side and people got a private side to them. You know, and you don't really know somebody. If you're in a relationship, you don't even really know that your spouse is having a whole double life. But you don't know. Everybody else know, but you don't know. So, do you ever really know somebody? Because people like to hide things in the closet. People like to act one way in front of your face, and behind your back is something different. So I was very surprised by these two professional people, but I hope it could be resolved, like I said. And this is just for teaching purposes, because it's lessons in these things, you know. That's why they said to separate business from pleasure. Don't mix the two. Don't mix business and friendship. Don't mix it at all. Again, guys, I told you I was not going to stay long. I just want to come and tell you guys about this experience today. I had a headache going back and forth. I'm just like, stop texting me, please. I'm over here working. Work it out. You guys are not... I'm talking about these people are like 50 and up, you know? But just because of your age don't mean you're not immature. There's a lot of immature older people out here. They don't have wise counsel. They don't. Say what you say, mean what you say. You know? Don't flippy floppy. And for the people having a business, you need contracts. You need contracts. When you're doing events, you need contract. Both people need to understand what they're getting into. And then that was the misunderstanding. That was the big misunderstanding as well. I'll put this right here real quick, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up in a little bit. Both people, when you're doing an event, right, you need to have a contract. You could easily well go to Google and get the documentation. You can go to Canva, get the documentation there. Contract, there's a lot of templates. Contract there. A lot of templates, and you can just...
I'm going to drop in water.
Oh!
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
I have to drop in water.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Oh, you just trying to... He trying to tell me... Oh!
Hey, Max.
Guy out there! He trying to tell me to get away from his window. Guy out there, dog. Okay, good night. Just barking so much. Jeez. not a dog person. Oh, he really throwing out some dirty water for real. Where that dirty water come from? Ugh. I thought he just wanted me to move. I don't know. I think it's because I was standing in front of his window. You know, people are crazy. I don't care. You know what that means? Don't go there. He told me to move. It's okay. People are crazy. You know that.
Yeah.
It's okay. Why you never throw that in the toilet, right? Ugh, what a life. Anyway, guys. The world is so crazy. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, guys. What I was saying. Yeah, the contract. You can get the contract on Canva or on Google Doc. And it's just a contract. It's templates. And then you could just fill in whatever it is, right? Whatever, what you want for yourself, what the event is all about, what the fulfillment you want the person to fulfill. Let them sign it. It's better when you do it when you do things in writing, there's no misunderstanding. But when you do things verbally, because if she had a contract, it could be probably like a lawsuit. Because now, what was supposed to be a wonderful, beautiful moment, the award that the person got, they're going to throw it in the garbage. You know? It was a beautiful moment, but that's why you got to know, it's really sad that you know somebody for so long and you think you know them, but you really don't. So it basically left a bad taste in this particular person's mouth. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth now, just because of this event. Now I just don't want to be involved, because I think the way the other person that was having the event handled the situation, the promoter, me, would not want to get involved like that again. That's not cool. If you're doing an event, guys, and you have the idea, but you don't know how to plan the event, it's best for you to get professionals that already know what they're doing and pay them. Whatever it is, you pay them. Or you ask people to share your flyers online, people with numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know how to do your thing. You can't just, you see an event. People like to see things. It look easy, right? When you look on the outside looking in, it looks easy. You think, I can do this too, but you make a mess. You know, you're picking an event, the place, you're charging like $70 to $400, and the place do not look up to par. The place look like a Burger King, but you're charging high-end prices. You know, you setting up the food, and the food don't look like high-end. You know what I'm saying? The food look like Burger King. I can't even say McDonald's. It looks like Burger King, you know? If you're doing an exclusive event, you got to have, the whole ambiance has to be amazing, you know? So if you don't know how to do this, guys, you need to ask for help. Like, it's so many, online, you have podcasts, you have books that you can read about events or whatever. You know, ethics. You got to have ethics. You have to have integrity, you know? And so I just came here to share this story with you guys. And I don't think I'll be recommending people again, you know, because I'm somewhere caught in the middle. And I'm the type of person that I just have to go say it. But then I'm like, the other person say, don't say anything. I've seen all the information, so I've seen all the proof. But I'm just staying back and see how they handle this situation. Based on how they handle it, I'll know how to move forward. But there's like tons of template. If you guys are doing business on Canva, you can ask AI. I didn't like to use AI either, but AI could produce a contract for you. You know, ChatGPT, something like that. Go ask AI for the information. And that's it. That's all I got to say. This is like messing up my relationship with both parties, because the party that I recommended to go into the event is looking at me like, why would you recommend me to this guy? Look how he treat me. You would think he would treat her with high honor, but he didn't, you know? So, yeah, 20-year relationship. It doesn't even matter sometimes how long you know somebody, because people change, you know? And sometimes, right now, the way it is in this society is like almost like people are so desperate for money, they're willing to do anything just for money, you know? They sell their soul, basically, for money. Can't do that. Gotta live in integrity. Make your word be that signature, you know? One thing people could say with me, who Sharon? Who Rosa? When she says something, she mean it. When she says something, she's gonna produce. That's the one thing people know about me, you know? And I pride myself in that. No matter what I say, I'm talking in Jamaican now. No matter what I say, make your word, make your man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, your word, your word. In the beginning, it was a word. Your word. Stand firm on your word. When you give somebody your word, you need to produce. All right? You recommend people on the job, they're going to embarrass you. Act out of character. And then the employer is looking at you like, who is this junky person that you recommended? So just be careful, guys. It's just a lesson. There's a lot of lessons to learn in life. And trust me, I'm learning them. Okay, guys, please leave comments, like, and share. Thank you so much. And also in the comment section, I would like to know, did you guys ever recommend somebody and they failed you? Thank you for the likes. Did you ever recommend somebody and they fail you? You just came in here, but I'm ready to go. Guess what? I got to go upstairs and then I got to do a TikTok. I have a wig that I have to make for the lady. This is it. The lady is waiting for me to make her wig. She's been asking me to make her wig. I don't even do hair no more. She wants a wig. This lady has cancer, and she went to the African braider. And the African braider is so greedy. She took her money, and you know you got cancer because she's doing chemotherapy. And why would you braid somebody hair and you know it's so fragile? So when she braid it, it just come off. The strand of her hair is just so weak. So I got a nice wig that I want to fix up. When I tell you I'm going to put my back in this wig, so I got the supply today and everything. She been asking me every time she see me, when are you going to make my wig? So all I got to do now is just finish styling this wig for her. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. In the process of doing the wig, I'm going to have to go upstairs. You know when you're managing your social media pages, it's a lot of work being a content creator, guys. It is. So I'm over there in TikTok. I'll be getting on there in a little bit. Everything I do is Rosa's Resources. So I'm getting ready to go on there and curl up this wig while I talk. I'm going to talk about this same particular subject. But yeah, let me just say this again for the people that are doing events, whether it's a beauty event or I don't know, eyelash class or whatever it is. Go on Google Docs. Or go on Canva. Canva is free, guys. Just download. It's so good for templates and different things, making your digital products. Go on. I recommend Canva 100%. If you want certificate, you don't have to go to a place to do the certificate. Just get a template. Type in certificate. And then just plug your own little words in. Contracts. You're doing an event, stop doing business verbally. Stop doing business verbally so it won't be any misunderstanding, as in this case right here is giving me a headache because this person has been in business in the beauty industry for how long? I've been in the industry? My daughter, like 37 years, and left a bad taste in my mouth. I really want to call this particular person and hi Derek.
Oh, hey Michelle.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. And I really want to call this person and, you know, just like state my case. Like, what are you doing? You know, give some constructive criticism. But sometimes you got to learn how to be silent and just wait. But if he do call me, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to give him the truth serum. Okay? Because my name is involved because I'm the one that recommended the particular person. And nah, that's not a good look. I don't play with my name like that. My name, whether it's Sharon, Rosa, me, my personal self, or my brand, Rosa's Resources, no. I feel like, you know how you verify? My business is verified. You know, it's not to say that I'm perfect, but especially people know I don't play with my business. I do not. I take my things seriously. I'm professional. Whether I'm doing Uber, I'm doing here, I'm doing reselling, contract, whatever I'm doing, it's professional. All right. So I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to go to TikTok in just a little while. Everything I do is Rosa's Resources on every platform. Thank you guys for watching.